making sure there's nobody pushing it towards mid, and now they're going to work their way forward. An early paranoia.
Get them off lane.
Where do they go from here? A little bit of spam down through stairs. The spike ticking away. Nags playing up close first.
The
dash come through, and you already see the spam coming through smokes as well. Meltzer still playing from backside as a couple of members of Cloud9 have fallen. Numbers in favor of Crew here. Zeppa, on the other side of the smoke, only getting one. That's a round for Crew. That's an excellent start.
A couple of mistakes there.
And if that's not enough, you have Zeppa, who's got a flash close by too. But I don't know that that tagged anyone.
I'm really worried here what Leaf is going to do, especially with Nax still in close mid.
Trailblazer cleared. There's the paranoia you were just referring to. 2 down. That's 3 down. As Cloud9, I cracked the round wide open.
And meanwhile, Crew's just trying to smoke off the turret to get out here while all that's going on. But when the main tip fails,
We'll see how this one plays around. He's out there with the spike,
yeah,
committing to the ult, and now the rest of Crew are going to funnel through.
with that lockdown, it's a really nice play to just go for it. You can get the plan a little faster.
Yeah.
And you also don't have to commit through B main. You can see Klaus completely droning from way far back. Didn't use it to get in the site. He's just droning the flank. When do you see this? He's just trying to keep the drone alive for as long as possible, delay as long as possible.
And I think his positioning here is key because he has a Hunter's Fury. If Celsius doesn't choose to invest a lockdown, there is a counter to that. So you've got to expect Zeppa to be able to push and guide him off of that because he knows
they're pushing him.
Coming from, and
Yeah.
there it is. The timing is perfect from Zeppa. He read it so well. Meltzer's now left alone in this 1v5. And that's all it's going to be.
What a beautiful consideration from Zeppa there. Called it out perfectly.
Things out pretty nicely.
Jake's been in this position multiple times, but Crew has not actually had to face it.
Oh, the Seekers are so persistent. The flash on the other side of the smoke, and Jake looking to reposition, play a little bit closer, but Meltzer's timing is gorgeous.
It's just in time to get the players off. Leaf still finds a kill though, and it, despite everything that looks like Crew should have been advantage, no, the early pick. Down in mid from Zelsis with the Odin.
Still has it, still working his way out towards the site. He's up in heaven right now, joined by the other 2 members of Cloud9. Meltzer playing down low, Leaf cleans him up, leaving Nax by himself.
Starting to roll. They're starting to roll here.
They've been rolling. That's 6 rounds in a row now for Cloud9.
Only the pistol and the anti-eco for Crew.
Managed to get the spike down. They have tree control too. All comes down to, yeah, how well Davies can hold this.
Oh, they just closed the door late. They're gonna have to spend time breaking while they're fighting and pushing the pinch.
How does Leaf survive that? Keza takes down Celsius. It all falls down on Arunia. 1v2. And time is of the essence. The dart cleared. He doesn't realize that there's somebody behind him. There's no way you consider something like that. Not in a situation like this. The bullets miss, but Klaus does not. It's B, but Crew leaning A right now. Oh boy. Oh, I thought he was gonna get more. Zeppa does. He cleans it up.
Down A.
And so the intention there from Crew is to actually use this space while there's no smoke to try to find a pick onto the 2 players who were on A, which is a good idea. But Cloud9 is just facing them anyways, and they net themselves a huge advantage in this round. When Crew was looking to strike, this is going to be terrible if Crew lose this round. I mean, they're going to get reset economically. They're going to go back down to only the 1.9K that you get in this instance.
The moment's so heavy, but they're so painfully outnumbered.
Enemy remaining.
And it's just gone from bad to worse. Meltzer had to use his ult just to recover the spike to get them into a decent situation. But he seems to have found a timing to be able to get the spike down. Rooney playing this a bit more safely, takes a step back, allows B to go up, knowing they're up in numbers.
And he missed the silent jump there, which forces him to just go for the plant instead. He could have maybe found a sneak attack onto Rooney.
That flashback site confirming that he isn't out proper and he's got to be exactly where that molly is. Now 54 HP for the remaining member of Crew. And a shorty in the face. Cleans him up. Dust on the other side of his wall. Spots a shoulder. Not able to land the shot. Has to get away. The Hunter's Fury invested from Klaus.
No tags.
No, nothing at all.
Seekers as well, the delay. They get the information set up.
And
Jake perfectly.
What a cheeky spot. They invested the Trailblazer and everything because they wanted to take this fight to Crew.
Crew's not quite done with it yet. Despite the fact that Klaus missed every single pulse. Lockdown may be spammable if Rooney gets close enough, but Kesnet just jumps up. Quite some time, finally breaking that turret. Zeppa with a frenzy. If they don't check this.
They know now. Oh dear. Well,
But this is taking so much time. I mean, we've already spent like 20 seconds just getting these players up into B main right now.
Yeah, just setting up for the fight, you're right.
And he's already ready for them. I mean, Leaf is already marking out, pinging where the dart is going to land because he knows where Klaus is coming from.
There it is.
He missed it. Just went off the map.
Time is so short right now. I don't know that Crew are going to have enough time to do this. And now with Leaf still playing on site. They desperately needed the pistol, and it does not go their way.
Information about the Odin on the other side of the map. There again, remember, we talked about how Crew went for this pick. Same outcome though, this time for Crew.
Leaf, Blades online.
Right click him maybe.
He wants to go.
Ooh.
And Zeppa swings out at the same time. Once again, you're seeing dynamic peaks out from Cloud9, overwhelming the opposition. 2v2 here, Cloud9 have gotten the site, they have the spike, they are getting it planted.
Spike planted.
A Phantom and an Odin in the hands of the defense. And the drone now out.
Oh no, Zeppa can't get spammed here. Ooh.
Wow, just barely. Still a dart for Klaus. He's looking for another target, anyone to get lit up. He can bring the pain and punish, but Leaf with 3. The Guardian still in play. Nags gets it to a 1v1, but Zeppa cleans it up.
The 2 gun rounds on that defense.
It's been brutal scenes. Kesnet with the Guardian trying to find an early pick as Cloud9 trampled their way forward, and Leaf does eventually fall. But now without Melser meeting his death either. Crew just so far away here. Nax is still just working across the middle of the map, and Kesnet's left in this fight where he's having to deal with so many different targets without any help.
There's a flood attempt there from Crew, but it's splintered because of the mollies from Rooney. Finally he falls, and they're going to try to push this lockdown.
Oh, Jake.
Success so far.
3v2. Cloud9 gotten it down to a 2v2 now. Zelsis is still dancing around. Not many bullets left in the clip. And it's all going to be on to Zelsis. Takes a step back. Gets pressured. Still finds time to reload. Davies, half, pulls off. Zelsis with the Red Bull clutch. That's got to be a dagger.
Bunch of see that. Ooh, early pick again from Leaf.
Davies already dead.
It's the same situation too, where he's trying to throw his knife.
Klaus finding a little bit of something. You see Kesnet tried getting high ground over the cover. Couldn't find any value.
Relying on a judge to save the game here, and it might pay off here. The rotate is coming in. He's not able to punish Leaf. Finally, it goes his way. Crew.
But even if Nags gets, I mean,
the stun.
It's considered. The Trailblazer was well done.
And look at the pivot back immediately, and there's no info here for Crew. Such good delay.
He still has 1 molly. Zelsis still has 2 nanos and the turret.
And the wall's going to come back up too. Fuel takes a long time in this patch. But with that molly, it pushes them back, and he's probably going to activate now.
And time just ticks away. Desperation for the side of Crew. And a huge moment, it's going to fall down to a 1v1. Rooney is pit.
Fake TP.
Can't imagine he uses it here. Tucks on the angle, waiting for the swing, and Rooney wins it out.